Are compromises a good thing? This week's Parashat of Shoftim tells us, Tzedek, tzedek tirdof, justice, justice you shall pursue. And throughout the ages, many people have grappled with the repetition of the term tzedek. Why is it mentioned twice? The Gemara in Masechet Sanhedrin Daf Lamed Bet Amud Bet explains, Echad ledin ve'echad lipshara. One of the words tzedek comes to tell us about a formal process of the dispensing of justice. The other comes to teach us about compromise. And the message is that not every dispute needs to end up in court. Sometimes the people themselves can work it out, or perhaps with a mediator. And we know that in the area of conflict resolution, compromises can always be a good thing. The Hebrew term for pshara is a lovely term. It comes from maim poshrim, warm water. You see, warm water is a compromise. The hot water can say, actually, this warm water is hot, it's just been cooled down a bit. And the cold water can say, it's cold, but it's been warmed up a bit. And that's the essence of the compromise. Both sides can emerge claiming victory. From an Ashkenazi perspective, every time we walk through a door, we're reminded about compromise. That's because of the angle of the mezuzah. You see, in our tradition, there are those who say the mezuzah should be upright, vertical. There's another opinion which says the mezuzah should be horizontal. So we strike a compromise. And that's why, in our tradition, the mezuzah is at an angle. It's a message about the beauty of compromise. The Talmud gives this example. If you have very narrow straits and two ships come along and they're heading for each other, or a narrow path on the slope of a mountain and two camels are coming towards each other. Now, either the two sides will hit and that will be a tragedy, or there'll be a standoff, or one of the sides in these situations needs to retrace their steps. There has to be an element of compromise. This is the original Talmudic traffic jam. In commenting on Oseh Shalom Bimromav at the end of Kaddish, Lord Jacobovitz said that we take 3 steps back. This is our prayer for peace. And we recognize that sometimes we need to uproot ourselves from our previously held positions of conviction in order to make some concessions, a few, so that we can move many hundreds of steps forward. Compromises sometimes can be a good thing, and even if you are right, you can provide a way forward through taking a few steps back. Shabbat Shalom.